Hey guys, just waiting for some more of you to turn up. Hey Timothy, awesome. How are you? Yeah, we're all in jail here. It's great. I'll turn that down a tad. All hear me okay? Who have we got? Sarah, Gandalf. Hey Gandalf, how you going, man? Cindy, Jessica, Steph. How's jail? Yeah, it's brilliant. We've been in jail since let's see, end of June. Must be around 9 or 10 weeks we've been in jail now. Lockdown. Yeah. We've been in jail lockdown for about 9 or 10 weeks now. When most days we're averaging, where I live, maybe a couple of cases a day, some days none. But there's been a massive spike where I am of like 8 cases. Ooh. Jeff the meth. Look, that looks like a home, not a jail. Is this the co-lockdown thing? Sure is. That's all right. We're leaving the Matrix anyway. We're getting out of this crap hole. Don't worry. So at some point, you'll see me doing stuff from a completely different place. Like I said, we're getting out of the Matrix, away from this crap, away from these. Away from these. What is that noise off the back? Yeah, these bureaucrats and liars. Norwegian jail. Yeah, this is probably like a Norwegian jail, isn't it? Yes, I am from Australia. What are you? Human? Sort of, maybe. I'm not completely sure about that. Olivia. Oh, wow. Thank you very much for that. I'll tell you, that helps. That helps a lot when we're in jail where we can't do any work or anything, when I'm still recovering from my surgery. Just, Olivia, hello. It's been a while since I've been in a stream. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Oh, hi, Olivia. I remember you really well, actually. It has been a while. Thank you heaps for that donation. Like, helps when we're all, like I said, in jail. Like the whole state, even areas with 0, are in jail. Llama. Hey, Llama, how you going? There's Bobby. Wow, there's quite a few. Because I haven't done a live for so long, there's actually a lot of new people in here. How you guys all going? See, since I know Australia's been flip-flopping on the lockdown because of BS planning from the government. Hope you're doing okay. I don't know if there's been any bad planning by the government. I find that most people whining about things here are all a bunch of lefties. You know, somehow expecting that we should push to the front of the queue and get all our jabs before countries that have got tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of daily cases, complaining about, slow rollout. It's like, really? Yes, darling? I'm doing a live, sweetie. I'm doing a live, little one. Oh, okay. All right. Can you let me do my live, sweetie? Yeah. Hello, please. Come on. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. All right? I'm not in the mood. I don't want to have to kill someone on live stream. Someone says, there was a song called Jail on Donda Stream. Donda is on the streaming. I don't know what that is. Excuse me, I'm on shoo, like I'm serious. I'm going to kill you people. Death to all that get in my way. Hope that jug gets better. Wishing you the best. Thanks heaps, Olivia. Wow. Really appreciate that, because I know that there's a lot of people that just don't have a lot of money right now with everything that's been going on for the last year and a half or so. Certainly, we're in that boat where my wife's been not allowed to work in an office, and then there was no work, and now she's getting like the occasional 3-hour shift here or there at home, which is nothing. My friend in Queensland is in lockdown. Now, they're lucky, but don't worry, they just need 2 or 3 cases and they'll lock them down. So New South Wales is completely, all of us locked down. All of Victoria is locked down. Are the police like Nazis in Australia at the moment? Oh, very much so. We've got the military. The military is on the streets in Sydney, going door to door. Yeah, so like I said, I want to get out of the matrix. I have no interest in this anymore. I've had enough of it. When are you going to make a Donda cake? I've no idea. Are you just trying to get me to say the word Donda over? Like, I don't know what that is. I don't even know what a Donda cake. Victoria, Texas. No, Victoria, Australia. How did the citizens let this happen? They're easily scared in this country. Believe all the rubbish. Simple as that. Do you think it will come to England? What? Well, what do you mean? Well, what go to England? The sea sucks. I wish it could be like good old days. And the good old days are never coming back, people. Just remember that it's never coming back to what it was, ever. They'll pretend, they'll tell you it will, they'll keep telling you do as we say and life will go back to normal. It will never, ever, ever go back to normal. You think that next year or the year after you can just book a trip to 12 different countries on a nice tiki tour in 6 months down the track and that's going to happen? No chance. It's an album. Donda is an album. Ellie. I don't know who Ellie is, but you're someone that's changed their name because you're a wrench. How have you been this past year? Not sure if you remember me, but I changed my name. It's been more than a year since I've watched your live stream. Well, I don't remember you because you've changed your name, but if you tell me what your name used to be, I'm sure I'd remember you. Ellie. Connor. Yes, I remember Connor. I don't know if Olivia is still here, but in case you are, I just want to say again, thank you really, really very much for those 2 donations of $10 each. So like $20. Very unexpected, very kind of you. Excuse me. Side effect game. Hey man, says how's your back? It's a little bit better than when I did my last live stream, which was a while ago. It's been 3.5 months since the operation. I actually just this last week had more cortisone injections into my spine. I've had 4 because it's still really bad. I'd say it's 15% better since the operation. So I mean, that's good that it's helped it a little bit. It hasn't helped it enough for me to get back to anything really normal, but they said 6 to 12 months, and even then it may help a lot, it may help a little, it may do very, very, very little or whatever. So it's just rest mostly, go for short little walks when I can, move around. Yeah, so it's just, so I don't know how long I can sit here for, we'll see, but I just wanted to do a live stream and just say hi and just connect again with you guys, because I haven't been around for so long. It's just too hard for me to do anything because of my back. Like even doing cooking videos, I can't stand there and set everything up and prep and then cook and then all that. It's just too much for my back, unfortunately. So I thought I'll do this, and yeah. Eric, good old Eric's back. Can you make those yummy gumdrops and send them in the mail? Legs going numb. Get well soon. Thanks, Sidru. Sidru, you're born in 1969 and you're from Sydney, and you like kangaroos? Crazy Joker. I am double jabbed. Where'd that go? I wonder if I'll be able to travel for my honeymoon next year. Got to watch out for the new variants that they're creating. There's Lambda, there's something else, and they've just told us about this new one that may be, with no evidence, resistant to the jab, called Mu, M-U. So start, listening out for Mu, and then you'll need your booster shots. All right. I have to put you in a timeout, man, because you keep saying the same. I hope in the distant future we'll get some normality again. No, I don't think so. If normality is not being able to go anywhere without showing your papers, scanning in everywhere, being told to lose freedoms, lockdown, open up, lockdown, open up, lockdown, open up, book a holiday, can't do it because there's a new variant. If that's the normal you're looking for, then yeah, that'll be the new normal. And just while I've got you guys, just start hearing a lot of stuff about climate change. We're going to start hearing about climate change lockdowns will be needed, rolling lockdowns for climate. Might not be for a few years or next year or year after, I don't know, but papers, please. Yep. Yeah, you want my papers? Come and get them. Why is the title live chat from jail? Because we've been in lockdown since June, and we will continue to be in lockdown indefinitely, regardless of cases. I think they say when people get to 70% double jabbed, you might be able to go take your mask off for 5 minutes. And all those that haven't had the double jab by then will be punished. And then when you get to 80%, you'll get a few more freedoms, like you can get your hair cut, maybe. And for those who haven't, you're not allowed to do any of that because you're a danger, apparently. So I'm using a lot of control not to spend half these chats swearing. The storms have been getting really bad since they defunded the environment or whatever they did. Well, Gandalf, don't you have some magical powers that you can wield with your whatever? Crazy. I'm from the UK, and there's been music festivals. Sounds good. This is my music festival, having a live chat with music in the background. We are starting vaccination part passports in Ontario, Canada, 22nd. It's so awful. Segregation is beginning. It is. And these people that are getting the double jab, they're so scared of people that aren't, which makes no sense. And they're saying that, that those people are selfish, but at the same time, they care about everyone so much that those people, they hope, get COVID and die. That's how much they care about you. It's like, go F yourself. How's that? Australia is now a police state, sadly. Oh, definitely. Eric, Jackson, what's your favorite cartoon TV show? Because mine is Family Guy. I don't know if I have one. I haven't watched any for a long time, but hard to go past the Family Guy. Like, I haven't watched it for a while, but oh my God, that was so funny. I mean, I even really liked The Simpsons in its early days. Maybe the first 8-9 seasons were just cracker. American Dad, South Park, but Family Guy, I don't know, it's probably would be my favorite, actually. Side effect. It was nice to see you again, my friend. Look after yourself. Good night. It's 1:50 a.m. Holy moly. Nat says we probably have too many more in terms of we can't even follow basic rules. Yeah, well, rules, I'm not following rules. Well, what happens when the rule is that those who aren't jabbed are allowed to be murdered in the street because they're a danger? Is that rule just going to be followed? Where's the line you people are going to draw? The line has to be drawn. Stop believing the bull. Seriously, stop believing the bull. And you're gone from my chat. I just don't have time for any people anymore like this. I'm back. Welcome back. My wife was in cutting my hair with the dog clippers. Oh, speaking of dog clippers, I don't know if you guys remember, we got a dog like February for the kids. So we're not allowed to get our hair cut, right? As you can see, hair's getting a bit, right? But my dog can get a haircut. So my dog can go and get a haircut, but I can't. So I asked the groomers, would you do my hair? They just looked at me and vac should be a choice. Of course it is. And it's not a choice because they mandate it or coerce you, or if you don't get it, you've got no job. You can't feed your family. But in this country, while the police say we won't mandate it, but we're telling you to work in this place and you to work here, if you don't get it, you've got no job, they don't have to get it. The police say it's a choice. If there's other politicians, we're not mandating it for ourselves. Of course you're not. We're in this together, bull. Yeah. We're in this together while we shut down your business and destroy your lives. And we give ourselves pay rises and do whatever we want and say we don't need to get the jab, but you do. We're in this together. That's what I say. Rem, just stopped in to say hello and tell you I appreciate your videos. Wish you all the best. See you later. Thanks, man. What country do you live in again? Australia. The most pathetic country on the planet. That's where I live. Wow, they pulled the wool out of my eyes, telling me what a good country this was. Sidru, he's going to turn into a hippie. Who, me? Oh, yeah, we're getting into the Matrix. We're getting everything ready to up and leave, go rural, get away from this, get away from the smart cities they're already starting to build. Galdorf? I thought it was a Gandalf. Dude, seriously, don't scare me like that. The title of this makes me jump from my chair. Yeah, it's just basically saying that, because we're in this psychotic lockdown over like hardly any cases for the whole state, like 8 million people. Then you've got Victoria. I think you've got like 15 million people in lockdown over like 150 cases and stuff like that. Or where I am, like 5 and 10 cases. Some people I know using religious exemptions. I didn't know you could do that. I was subscribing to YouTube for previous cooking videos. It's good to see you in the live stream. Thanks, man. or lady? Or how bad has Australia got? Got what? COVID? Well, they're acting like the sky's falling in. The state that I'm in is getting about 1,500 cases a day. It's like the worst it's ever been. Had no cases for like 6 months. And now people are flipping out over 80% of those cases concentrated just in Sydney, and in other areas like where I am, there's like 1 or 8 or 12 or 2, and people are still flipping out and calling everyone selfish for wanting to live. Don't worry. And they also Australians were in the 90s. We were de-armed, so we don't have any weapons to protect ourselves. I even looked into getting weapons, and that if you were to say I want to be able to have weapons to protect myself and my family, that they specifically say that is not a good enough reason. That is the best reason to have a weapon, is to protect yourself, because they know if you've got a weapon, you can protect yourself from us to a degree if there's enough of you. This is your state. Yes, Dave. Okay. Can you tell her I'm going to kill her if she does? I'm gonna stab her in the neck with my my nose. So your state outlawed the passports. Yeah. This country's doomed. There's not enough people to push back. They're just so brainwashed and scared in this country that they're actually scared that even if they get everything they're told, do everything, that the few that don't are somehow a danger. All these people that call everyone an anti-vaxxer that won't get this one jab, even though they vaccinated their kids, are the same people who've never taken a flu shot or given their kids a flu shot. 100% agree, Eric. He's just a puppet. He's got no idea, and it's just elder abuse, and they've been taken over by Dwayne. Well, I haven't seen Dwayne for ages. 1986, there was a mass shooting in Australia. The Conservative government made gun restrictions. They should. Well, they took everyone's gun. They created an amnesty and said, just bring your guns in, no questions, and we'll give you some money. If you don't, we'll throw you in jail and fine you. It's like what I think it was Roosevelt who stole everyone's gold. Everyone who had gold, he stole it. He made it illegal to have it. You need to turn your gold in, and we'll give you money for it. But if you don't, we'll throw you in jail and fine you and stuff. Anyone who really thinks you've got any freedoms, you are kidding yourself. We have zero freedoms. Oh my God, someone's going to say that that's a white supremacy sign now. Freaking woke crap. As you can see, my whole demeanor and attitude has completely changed from who I normally am. I'm a different person now. I couldn't give a rat's anymore. Eric, totally agree. Went from a strong to a weak. What would a gun do if there's if biological weapons? Oh, nothing. It's more about just people coming to your house. What if there are food shortages? What if there's something going on? People are locked in their house and can't get anywhere, but you've been smart enough to prep for a year or two. And then people start realizing, hey, these people seem to be living and eating still. And they come to your house and want to break in and steal your food or whatever. That's where you need a weapon to just tell them to get stuffed. Pipe bomb. No, I can't even buy a crossbow. A crossbow is considered a firearm, so I've got to buy archery. I mean, a good archery set can do some damage, so I just need to get some of that. Freedom is a part of gun rights. We are not allowed to own guns for the purpose of protection and constitutional rights. Then we literally have the option to fight for it. Yeah, don't worry. Australians, they're just mostly pussies in this country. They won't do anything. They've been scared and brainwashed to the hilt. Yep, the US was basically fascist under FDR. Yeah, well, it's coming back, isn't it? Fascism, communism. It's a global coup. What's happening? So good luck with all this. Aborigines have immense knowledge about survival. They do. Hello. So how are Australians being brainwashed? Well, they mostly listen to mainstream media, and they just are full of crap. They lie all the time. Then you got all these supposed medical people who are just bureaucrats who haven't practiced for decades, spouting rubbish, telling everyone, "Oh, look at the data. Like the data says this. Well, you're going to show us the data? No. Just believe us. No, get stuffed." I've spent way too many, well over a year doing research. Not researching some dude who says something, researching what experts who are currently in the field have to say. People that get silenced for having a different view, that's not science, that's bullshit, and it's dogma. You need to listen to, that's how science works. Listen to all the experts and what they have to say and find the truth in that. When one side is silenced, no matter what side that is, you know they're full of it. ABC News needs to be defunded and taken off the air. Crazy Weather Dude says 3 strikes. Crazy Weather Dude, is this chicken, Crazy Chicken, and you've changed your name to Weather? And what does 3 strikes mean? For real? Starting to have because of the is part of it. Yep, completely. Jason, listen to Ladies Love Country and you look at a song, I think you enjoy the song. Alrighty. What's that? I remember my youth when we used to use spud guns. Same, I had those. I remember my parents would be like, "How many potatoes are you going to waste?" All of them. Oh, Ross, man, how you going, buddy? Yes, I did timed out someone for spam. Oh, cool. Was it that Donda dude who kept dondering? Do you watch Sky News Australia? I used to. See, but the thing is, I watch them all just because I like to listen to what they all have to say. Because I can't go and I can't say to someone, well, you can't just listen to one. You can't just listen to one side and call them, whatever for doing that. If I do the same, so I do listen to both sides. But I mean, I always knew the mainstream media was full of it. But oh my god, it's really I don't even know if they tell anything that's true anymore. It's just propaganda. Like it's just all of it is propaganda. It's just bull. Even Sky, who I used to watch a lot, I realized they're propaganda too. They're a little bit more open to things, but they're still full of it in a lot of things. Mainstream media is cancer. Sure is. And people still watch it. They'll go and watch the ABC or they'll go and watch Channel 9. I'm talking about my country. And then you have a conversation with them and they say, I've done my research. And you go, what research? Well, the ABC. Norman Swan. I'm like, it's not research. That's propaganda. That's someone spouting crap and you're not actually seeing if any of it is true. Being brainwashed into not knowing how to do research, being told that people in authority that say something are right, don't question it. The most important thing you can do in life is question things. Why are they? Ross, you thought you had it a month ago. And what did you have? Flu? Cold? Crazy little dude. How tall are you? Me? Oh, God. I don't know. I've shrunk over the years because of my back, but you want to know, I don't know. I think I'm probably now about 5'9". what's that, 175 centimeters? Eric, no truth to mainstream. I feel like I'm watching a movie that I'm stuck in. I can't see how. So what? Yeah, I know, because people just have no idea. And the mainstream, because the mainstream is so left, they have convinced everyone that if you watch anything else, they're now far right, whether it's Sky or Newsmax or Fox. They're just far right. They're full of no. You don't want them to have opposing views or report the truth or report anything that's not what you report. It's like, get a grip. And basically, ABC, BBC, CNN, they need to be gone. And then when you're funded by people like, who they're funded by. So what do you consider far right as far as beliefs go? I don't consider there isn't a lot of far right, really. Today, anyone that's not far left, anyone who's centre is considered far right by mainstream. Eric, Jason asked me where I work. Where do you work? Are you going to say CNN? Let's see. Has lockdown changed you at all? 100%. Well, lockdown's changed me, but I mean, I've done so much research that I knew what was coming. Everything that I've researched from as far back as April, May, June last year has all come to fruition. But what's happening now, I hadn't planned for. I thought this was coming next year. I didn't think this was going to be coming June, July, August, September, October of this year. So that caught me off guard, how quickly what's happening now is happening, because I really expected that would be more like March of next year. So I was preparing for that. So Daniel says modern far right. What is it? Far right is just a slur to dismiss people who are not leftists. Of course it is. Just like you've got things like BitChute. You go onto Wikipedia, they say BitChute is just a far right conspiracy theory. I'm like, what are you talking about? BitChute is what YouTube was until YouTube censored everyone. It's just, what does it matter? What is everyone so scared about people presenting different facts or different views or opinions? What does it matter? That's what a free society is. And if you believe it, so what? And if you don't, so what? Stop pushing the agenda of everyone has to be this. Modern far right is an illusion formed by a mainstream. Far left to justify calling the common man a terrorist. Yep. I work at a tractor supply company in wonderful Prior Lake, Minnesota. Nice. Weird noises. Yeah, well, during this lockdown, since you can't do anything, and a lot of us can't. Some places there are curfews, and other places you can't go more than 5 kilometers from your home. You're not allowed to go and meet up, go to the park with friends. You can't have anyone to your house, anything like that. So a lot of us just spend all our time drinking. What else? There's nothing else to do. You crave the taste. I don't know what that is. Is there a tractor supply store in Australia? I'm sure there would be. There's heaps of farms here, but I mean, I don't live near farms. I mean, there are farms, but when I say near, there's some pretty cool farms like half an hour away from here, which for me, that's probably pretty close. Hey, also, while I remember, to get this in the algorithm of YouTube, hit the like button as much as you can. Hit the like button, share, whatever. I never used to be into all this, like button and blah, blah, blah and all that. I just did my stuff, but apparently that matters so much now that I need people to hit like for anyone to watch this, because I might make 12 cents on this video. Oh, sorry, 12 cents, as if I'm going to make that much. Sidru, Yeah, the I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, and like the YouTube bots will come down on me and go, oh, you said that. Yeah, with this, the government and the health bureaucrats in this country are warning people not to take it. It's dangerous because there's been an influx of people buying it from overseas. Um, but I take all this. I take all these other things, tablets. I've done a lot of research on studies that what NAC does, and quercetin, and dandelion root, all these other things. The studies what they do with spike proteins and all these other things. And so I take all this stuff anyway. And I'm not the healthiest person. Because my back has been so bad for so long, and I was unable to do anything physical. Like couldn't. I was 10 months. I couldn't even walk more than about 40 meters. You know, I've put on all this weight because I can't. You know, I mean, I could lose it if I just starve myself, but what am I supposed to do? I'm stuck at home. So I just think, yeah, zinc. Yep, I take that. I've got about 15 things I take. NAC, dandelion root, quercetin, zinc, vitamin D. I take about 10,000 vitamin Ds a day, but I get out in the backyard when I get the natural. I'm trying to think what else I take. We've got boxes. I can't remember. There's so many things. I just get the box and I'll put it in like a shot glass, and the shot glass is almost full to the top of tablets. Hey George, you're George Rudkin. Sound familiar? Hey, my name is George, and I want to say that I love your videos, and I want to wish you and your family all the best. Thanks again for being a legend. Much love, respect, UK. Thank you. That's yeah. Maybe I need a little bit of positivity my way because we're not in a good place, and I'm not in a good place. I'm in a very despondent, angry, wanting to murder everyone place. Yeah. I've heard that you can't do a lot of stuff outside your home unless you're jabbed. We can't do anything right now. You got to wear a mask outside. You have to carry a like if you're in your car and you're going down the hill or going over the whatever to buy, an essential like alcohol because that's an essential. But breast screening is not essential. They closed the breast screening clinics down, but kept the bottlers open. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, you've got a cop. A cop can just pull you over and ask to see that you have a mask on you. You don't have to wear it in your car, but you have to have it on you at all times. All times. Or they'll fine you. I think it's $1,000. Maybe it's $5,000. There's some $5,000 thing for some crap. Oh, hold on. I'm just quickly going to check the updated cases today to see how much people are going to freak out. 1,485. Okay. And 3 people died, which is sad, but they're usually like 88 with 40,000 comorbidities. Just stay home and die quietly as long as you don't spread COVID. Yeah. Cancer treatment is not essential. No, because those people, they're a drain. They need to die. Just let them die. But keep you safe. We're going to keep you people safe. The vax is a social responsibility. Yeah, says the people who probably have never given their children a flu shot in their life. Yet the flu will kill your children more likely than this by about 20-fold. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm trying not to say certain words and stuff, but what do I care anymore? what's my opinion on what's that? Isn't that a band? Isn't that like some band, some boy band group or some? I don't know. Yeah, Matt's gone. It is that elderly people get to die daily, anyhow basis. But yeah, K-pop. No, they're part of the Illuminati, so no thanks. There are a few boy bands in the K-pop genre. Yeah, they're probably all from the Illuminati. People get to die for something. Yeah, well, it's like people have forgotten that people die every day. Aussie bands are the best. This is an Aussie band. This is my friend's band in the background playing. Uh, like you can only have one person walk with you in your neighborhood, stuff like that. I think we can still exercise like with one person, social distancing. You don't have to wear a mask where I am, but I think in Sydney you still do, unless it's strenuous exercise. Now, if I tried to walk half a kilometre, that's strenuous to me right now. Avatar, nah, yes, you are correct. Don't know what that means. Uh, Selena the Hottie said that's 100% incorrect. Don't believe everything you see. I don't know what you're talking about. Someone said you're responding to someone that said you can only have one person walk with you in your neighborhood, and that is correct. That is 100% correct. That we're in lockdown and can only go outside for an hour to exercise with one person while wearing a mask if you're in a LGA of concern. But anyway, oh man, Chappie, how you going, man? Nice to see a familiar face. How's your channel going? Like I have not been on YouTube, so I have no idea. Oh, that sucks. Did you move or something, and you've got crappy internet now, Chappie? So he's talking about America though. In America, there are no restrictions like that. Yeah, I just thought he was responding to what I'd said before. George says, I respect you all for being a part of the Illuminati, but I just wanted to get your opinion since it's my favorite type of music. I've lost a bit of weight by doing dance practice. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Being able to lose weight, just dancing and having fun. Good on you. In some states, they're requiring the V. The state I teach in requires V. Yeah, require. Gee, I tell you, they're so lucky that they took away our weapons in this country, because I'd be on a rampage right now. It'd be like GTA. Gotta feed the dogs. All right, man. Or could be a lady. I don't know. But thanks for popping in, Sydney or Sidru. Oh, you are a woman? Sorry about that. I just looked up and saw you said my hubby has to have it every year. All right. Yeah, you take care. And if you're in Sydney, transferred to lungs cause like care noise. You still here, Chappie? Yeah, it's a pity that your internet is not very happy. Pecan pie, yum. Haven't had pecan pie for nearly 2 years. George, how are your family, wife, kids doing? I hope they're doing well, especially during these hard times. Kids are all right. Kids are resilient, but you know they are over it. They're missing out on a lot. I'm in Wales. Well, we're all in jail. The term lockdown has only ever been used in jail when you don't do as you're told. They lock you down. And then when you do as you're told, you'll get some privileges. You know, that's what they're talking about with this. You'll get privileges if you do as you're told. You know, extra, you know, screen time, maybe an extra hour in the rec room. You know, it's the same thing. Just the people in Australia grow sweet corn. Yes, I was thinking about growing corn. Actually, I think it's around the time for me to start growing it. But since we may just piss off, sell up, get away, I don't want to really do that. Yes, Ayla. Right, girls, come on. Shoo. Little monkeys. Come on. Come on.
Are you going to say something?
Nope. I'm going to say shoo. Don't touch stuff. I'll have to kill you too. 10,000 likes. Blessings to you in Australia. Bye. Thanks. Remember, hit that like button, people. Apparently, that's what I have to say for anyone to see this. I have to tell you to hit the like button because apparently that's what YouTube's about now. Hitting the like button and sharing and subscribing and all that rubbish. Like that means anything. Hey Zeus, Jason, so glad to see you. I've been a huge fan since 2016. Greetings from Venezuela. Thanks, man. There's a few people not here, like Go Fish, but I don't know how to contact Go Fish anymore. Jason, the tools have gotten bigger. Yeah, sure have. Sure have. Subscribed since 08. I only started this channel in 2010. I had another channel that I started in 2006. That was a weird comedy channel. Hi, is this live chat or pre-recorded? It's pre-recorded. That's why I'm able to read what you said back to you. You're flying to Washington. Nice. What are you planning on taking out Biden? Is that the plan? Just make sure you're 12 years old and he's within sniffing distance and you'll be sweet. Remember, hit the like button, people. I think I have to say that. So is there anything you'd like to know before I go on a murderous rampage around my suburbs? Smoking that Sleepy Joe pack. Was it 2010. I think it was November 2010 I started this channel, but I've been doing YouTube for since 2006 on another channel before this. That was doing quite well, and then they changed algorithms, so that wasn't doing as well. So I went, I'm going to do a cooking channel then, and then that did well. Thanks, Eric. Do it, and just say it's from Simple Cooking Channel. We do all sorts of things as usual, but like gyms end at 10, which is supposed to open 24 hours, and some restaurants still open. Yeah, none of that's open. Everything's shut here. Oh, no, not big business. Big business is allowed to continue, and apparently, getting your dog's haircut is essential. Buying alcohol is essential, but breast screening is not. Gyms are not. Sitting on a park bench by yourself in the middle of nowhere is illegal. Anything that's fun or healthy is illegal. Guys, like this video for good luck and freedom. Yep, that's it. Let's get to 20 million likes or 100. I don't think we'll get more than 100. All right, I'm just going to quickly check my phone because I get all these ridiculous things where people flip out about, oh my God, the area that you're living in, there's been a case. Oh. Good. I'd like to get it. Thanks. Doesn't seem like... Oh, that's right. It's Father's Day here. Whoop-de-doo. Let me just check if there's an update. 24 minutes ago. So where I live is a place called the Central Coast. There's about 340,000 residents on the Central Coast, spread out quite wide. 7 cases. Well, you know what? We should lock down for another 10 years because there's 7 cases. Remember, hit the like button because that's all I care about is that like button. That's what I've been told by YouTube. Tell people to hit that like button. No, I'm just joking. Okay, I expect this live and this channel to get 50 million likes and 1 million subscribers by Tuesday. If anything, this live, I'm going to lose subscribers. Is this your daughter's room? Yes. Jason, what's your phone number? Why are you in your daughter's room? That's creepy AF. Don't have time for that, so see ya. Cheeseburger, do you have mods? Yes, I do. I love the pink vibe. Hello from UK. Have you seen our case rate? I think your country has gone a wee bit crazy. Oh, they have. This country went nuts when we were getting... We were locked down when we started getting about 20 cases a day in 8 million people. 8 million people flipped out because we had 20 cases. Now we're getting about 1,500 a day. And people are... You think they've just been told they've got a week to live. Like, okay. So for King gone. Yeah, I'm not interested in crap anymore. I'm a different person to what I was a year ago. I'm just not interested. Any MILFs in here? That's funny, plain cheeseburger. I don't know why, but it is. 20 cases, what the heck? Yeah, I'm telling you, that's when we went into lockdown, when we started getting 20 cases a day in 8 million people. And they locked us down the end of June. And it's September. and they're saying it'll be mid-October before we might get a few freedoms back, and only those who have been double jabbed. Julia, have you been jabbed? No chance. Hey, look, cheeseburger. I could be a MILF if I find a wig. I could be the bearded MILF. Hope your family stay healthy, in and out, and mental health. I've got no mental health left. There's nothing left. You won't get jabbed. No. Just wait. Wait. No rush. They are right bonkers. Yep. Anyway. What is there to say? Manipulation spreads like cancer. Diddly diddly do. Watching magic sunrise. I feel my auras changing. Not a big surprise. Oh, 93 likes. Keep going. Let's hit that like button. Let's see. Julie. Hey, Julie. I haven't seen you for ages. Even though you said have you been jabbed, I just realized who you are. There's 71 million of us and thousands of cases. 71 million. I'm trying to think where you're from with 71 million. I mean, maybe you're saying UK, but I don't think there's 71 million of you. 68, 69. So I'm trying to think where you would be. Jamal from IKEA. Hey, I haven't seen you for ages. Yo. And it is a vast country of island. Yeah. Thanks for all the videos teaching me how to cook. You're welcome. Don't let all these stupid, insert bad word here, rhymes with sit. Don't forget that you're a good person. Are you in jail? May as well be. All the over 40s have been double jabbed here. It's probably only one of the things our government has got right. Oh well. Who's going to look after your kids when you all drop dead from it in the next 3 years? And if you don't, and I hope you don't, I don't know. I used to watch you a few years ago. You make amazing cooking videos. Thanks, man. People need to hit that like button or I'm going. I'm serious. I'm not hanging around if you won't hit that like button because that's the most important thing in the world on YouTube, apparently. That's what YouTube says. Come on. Oh, I did get a couple of likes. Yeah, I'm great. It's almost midday, so I can start drinking soon. That's all I do anymore. $98 likes, nearly got to that 100. Keep going. Once I get to 100 likes, nothing happens. Shane, I got double jabbed right away. Kind of scared now. I'm not gonna lie. Well, still in the trial phase until 2023. Hey, look, you might be lucky. You might be fine. Couldn't pay me to put that in me. Is it true you can't even go outside in your garden? Oh, I can go outside in the garden. I can go in the backyard, the front. I can just walk out into the street if I want. You can say I'm going for an exercise, but you have to wear a mask unless it's strenuous, I think. But I can't walk fast anyway, and I have a mask exemption, so they can go F themselves. Thanks, Julie. It says 99. That must be. I've got 99 likes. Oh, now I've got 101. Oh my goodness. This is going to get put into the algorithm heaven. This is going to get me an extra 12 views and make me 0.8% of a cent. Lightning strike. Hope. Is that Hope? Ow. Hey, Hope. Hello, I'm a big fan of SimpleCookingChannel. Thank you so much. Greetings from South Korea. Well, thank you. Welcome. Yeah, but we can go outside in our garden. But if we were legally, this is the rule. On our own property, we don't have to wear a mask. But when we go to put the bins out, we have to put a mask on, or we could be fined $1,000 if if the cops drove past and saw us pushing our bin to the curb without a mask on. And to that, I say, "F you." George, Australia, Jason for Australian Prime Minister. So why you in jail? Just love your coffee cupcakes. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, well, we're in jail. It's a lockdown. We can't do anything. We've been in this since late June. Oh, where are you, bro? In jail. Wow, that's a lot of likes. Come on, people. Remember, hit that like button. We've got to get to more than what I've got for no reason other than I'm told that I should be telling you to hit the like button because it makes no difference and I couldn't give a rat's. Can't believe I've been sitting here talking crap for an hour. Like, I'm seriously talking crap for an hour. Some of us are not wearing masks anymore. I wear a visor because I've got hay fever. Why would a visor help you with hay fever? Won't the pollen still go up under the visor? And you're fully jabbed as well? Just trying to work out. Like, I get hay fever sometimes. Oh, is it more that people get scared of people with hay fever because they might be sick with something else? Thanks, Shane, for hitting the bell. I don't think it makes any difference. YouTube says it does. I'm just saying, hit the like button because it's something to say other than having the shits the whole video. Can you go shopping as long as you have masks on? You have to wear masks, yes. If you have an exemption, you have to carry it on you because they changed the law now that police can ask you and you have to show them. But I don't wear a mask because I've got an exemption. But I don't bother going to the shops. I just get things ordered online just because I don't want to get caught up in the bull of a exposure site rubbish and then being forced to stick a thing up into my brain. Never had that done, never will. NBN so slow. I'm in Canada and there are so many protests against the mandatory V passport. Yeah, there are some here, but they made it illegal to protest. And they're like shooting rubber bullets at people here. Like, it's nuts. And and then they're plastering people's faces all over the news who went to a protest to find them, to arrest them, to throw them in jail. That's how effed up this country is right now. I can't breathe properly in a mask. Yeah, I can't either. I've got a deviated septum. I've got asthma. I've got, I don't know, something else. It's hard enough to breathe with the deviated septum the first half of the day, like most of the morning, because I'm permanently or partially blocked for 3 or 4 hours anyway. It's not as bad in the afternoon. Nearly passed out in the mask in the supermarket. Yeah, that's not good. You should be able to have an exemption then, because when I first started wearing a mask, I was like, I started getting like dizzy and lightheaded, and I just was like, oh my god, I can't breathe properly in this. And I just went straight to the doc, and he said, yeah, look, I know you've got all these things, you can have an exemption. I go out anyway, hardly anywhere, just because of my back, I can't do much. What's this? Pfizer pocketed $216 billion in profit. Yeah. Worst pandemic in history, and a paper mask is what's saving us. Elderberry juice will help. I do take elderberry tablets. Like, I take heaps and heaps of different tablets for things, mostly to protect myself from the jabbed, from their shedding, and also just to have good levels of things in my body in general. remember a long time ago, it was before COVID, so you know it was a while ago, you said you had assisted during one of your QNAS. What's a QNAS? Oh, Q and A's. Is she older or younger? She's younger by 3 years. Uh, Madeline Brady, I'm immune compromised and I refuse to get the shot. Why are they pushing it so hard? Because they want to kill you. The people in the jab center gave me the visor. Of course, they're so full of crap with the masks. Decades of research, so they did nothing. They even said that at the start, but then they tried to blame it on, oh, we just didn't want you people getting the masks. We need it for the frontline workers. No, they don't work. They're not designed for that. And they get all these bullshit bloody experts to say how they do work. Yeah, well, I can go and find you hundreds of experts who say they don't. But then they get silenced, banned, deleted, far right conspiracy theory, out of touch, too old, whatever, selfish, all the bull. Yeah, because I know that throughout history, the book burners have always been, the good guys, haven't they? The big techs, the new book burners. And all throughout history, the book burners have always been the good guys, haven't they? Think about that. Been subscribed for a decade, can't agree. Hey, but that's the beauty. Don't have to agree. We don't have to agree on the same things. It's those that when they don't agree, they're like, I can't talk to you anymore. It's like, well, F off then. Agree, disagree, move on, and get on with it. What the hell is going on out there? You got a beautiful watermelon today. Nice. Wow. They say only as long as it's peacefully done protests. Oh, all the protests here have been peaceful until the cops go in and become violent. And then they say protesters were violent. No, you started. They were peacefully walking, singing, whatever, and you went in and became violent. It's like they're being. What is it? 108 likes? Wow! I should call the local news station and tell them I've got 108 likes because I think that's nothing. Oh.